Alright my fighters, so today we are going to talk about the top 20 most used characters by players in Battle Rank 50 in PvP. We are going to talk about the Sparking ones and the Extreme ones, and we will see actually who these characters are. But before we start, I just wanted to let you know that our goal is to hit 5,000 subscribers before the end of August. So if you are new here and you want to help us to hit our goal in time, please do so by subscribing my channel and share the video with your friends. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button as well. Anyways, without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, we have the Sparking characters. The first character is Revival Gohan. Now, does he deserve his place? Yes, he does. He is a phenomenal character, his damage is just insane, and he is a revival character which allows him to take a Rising Rush without any fear, and he's not going to be dead. Yes, his first form is going to be dead, but he as a character isn't going to be dead, and that actually makes him pretty amazing. Now, the problem with him is his defense, and I know some of you might now attack me for saying this, but his defense are actually super bad. Sometimes I actually can one card him by Gogeta Blue. One card him. That's how bad his defenses are. So anyways, he does deserve his place. Then we have the second character, which is Super Saiyan Gohan, the future one, who is an endurance character. Yes, we have actually a revival character of Gohan and an endurance character of Gohan, both of them. This is just insane. He is actually, in my opinion, much better than the revival Gohan because he is a well-rounded character. Unlike Gohan, who is more focused on damage, the revival Gohan is more focused on damage. This Gohan is actually more focused around everything. He has even a cover change as well, and that is actually really awesome. Then we have the third place with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, people are actually saying that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the worst character, the worst legendary finish of the anniversary characters, and I am not going to say anything other than he is being used as the third most used character in PvP. In Battle Rank 50, not in whole PvP, but in Battle Rank 50, where people want actually to win at any cost and they would not use a useless character because that will make them lose and waste their time. So I hope that this answer is more than enough for you to understand whether he is useful or not. Anyways, the fourth one is actually Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is a very phenomenal character. His green card is just insane. It actually allows you to draw a whole new hand without any problems, and you can continue the combo and completely crush your opponent, and this is really awesome in him. His defense is a little bit low, his damage as well is actually a little bit low, but you can understand that because if his damage was high, he would have literally crushed every character without any problems with his green card. So that's why his damage is a little bit low, and his defense is also a little bit low. Next we have the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. He is one of the most underrated characters because of the fact that people just like to underrate Gogeta. I don't really know why, but people in this community like to underrate Gogeta. Even if he is the most useful character, they are just going to say that he is bad. Anyways, why is Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta underrated in my opinion? Well, it is because of the fact that he has that cover change nullification, and that alone makes him more useful than any other character in PvP because of the fact that he allows you to continue your combo without any problems, without having any fear of any cover change on the opponent's hand. And this is actually very phenomenal. You can literally go with your strike, with your blast, or with whichever card you want actually to go with, and you are going to completely crush the opponent without fearing any cover change. And that alone makes him super useful in PvP. Let alone that his damage is really awesome at 6 stars, and his ultimate is just insane. It can literally one-shot any purple character without any problems if you actually use 2 or 3 strikes before it. Not on that character, but on any character. Just use 2 or 3 strikes first buff your ultimate damage, and you have a granted one shot on any purple character without any problems. Then we have the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who is a Zenkai Awakened one. And it's really interesting how there is no Zenkai Awakened character until the 6th place. This proves how much the PvP meta has changed actually, and this is really nice. However, his defense is what makes him actually at this rank in my opinion. Otherwise, he is a very phenomenal character and his damage is just insane. Then we have Majub, who is on the same place of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I would say, but Super Saiyan 3 Goku has actually the better teams to be used on, and that's why I feel like Super Saiyan 3 Goku is being used more. Otherwise, Majub is actually as good as Super Saiyan 3 Goku, if not even better, because he has the endurance and he has actually a much better damage as well. Then we have the half-corrupted Zamasu, who is actually a little bit of a disappointment because of his defense. Yes, his damage is very awesome, but his defense is just killing him easily, and it makes him unrelated to PvP currently, because most of the characters that are being used are actually one-shot characters, and being with this low defense is actually going to just make you completely useless. Then we have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku at 9th place and the Transforming Goku at the 12th place, and I believe that they went this low because of the fact that people are starting to use the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan with the other two Gohans instead of using him with these two characters. Then we have the Final Form Frieza at the 10th place. It's because of the fact that he doesn't have a good team actually, and he has, as a character, didn't bring anything special to the table, so he isn't that character that you want to invest in, and basically that's why he isn't being used that much. Then we have the 11th and the 13th place for the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. I believe that people are starting to use the trio Gogeta more than using Vegito with them, and that's why the Goshitas are actually more used. However, the Vegitos are more used than Super Gogeta because of the fact that they are used actually on God Key team as well and on Future team. So these are actually three different teams that they are getting used on, and that's why they are higher than Super Gogeta. But as for the other Gogitas, the other two are actually 10 times more used than these two. Then we have the Super Saiyan Broly, who is one of the most insane characters when it comes to damage. He can literally crush you with his damage, but then again his defense is very bad. Now his defense is much better than Zamasu actually, and I would say even better than the Zenkai Gohan, but he is still very weak when it comes to defense and he gets actually killed easily. Then we have Vados, who I literally don't understand why she is at the 15th place. She should have been much higher actually, at a much higher rank. She is one of the most used characters on God Key team, but it might be because of the fact that God Key team isn't being used that much actually. That's why she isn't much higher in the rank, but she is a phenomenal character and she definitely deserves a higher place. Ultra Instinct Goku, one of the most disappointing characters in my opinion because of his defense, and then it comes to his attack as well, and his attacks aren't that good either. So yeah, basically the only thing that he has is his special move and his ultimate, who actually which deals a pretty phenomenal damage, but other than that he is just a disappointment in my opinion. Then we have the Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the Zenkai Awakened one, who is actually an okay character in my opinion. He dropped actually very much in PvP. He isn't as useful as he was before, but he is still pretty nice because of the fact his main ability recovers his Vanishing Gouge. His damage is pretty nice, and at the beginning of the match his defense is very phenomenal as well. So yeah, basically he is a well-rounded character, but he dropped a lot actually. Then we have the Rosé, who is a big disappointment as well. I don't know why, but they always do that with these characters. Every hype character, they have to make it actually a big disappointment. Then we have the Super Gogeta, as you can see here, he is on the list, and we have Super Saiyan Bardock. Super Saiyan Bardock is actually there because of the Super Saiyan team, obviously. And basically Super Gogeta is there because of the Super Saiyan team and the Fusion Warriors team. Then we have the extremes, and obviously the best extreme right now in the game is actually Goku. This doesn't even need any discussion, and he is being used against the most used team actually in PvP as well, and that's why he is being used extremely much in PvP, because of the fact that he has increased damage against Hybrid Saiyans, and Hybrid Saiyans are the most used team right now in PvP, and that's why he is being used really a lot in PvP. Then we have the Frieza food team. The Frieza food team is here as well, due to the fact that they are actually some of the most useful characters as extremes, and that's why they are being used in PvP, but they aren't being used that much. But still, let's be honest, extreme characters doesn't get used in PvP that much because of the fact that they aren't that good. Unless they are Goku, they aren't actually that good, and that's why there isn't that much of a competition against them, and people use these guys because of the fact that they were new actually to the game, and they were useful as well, and that's why they ended up actually at this spot. And then we have the Krillin, who is pretty phenomenal with Goku's, but other than that he is actually completely useless. We have the future Gohan, who is pretty useful on future team, but other than that he is completely useless. We have the Frieza, who has actually a pretty phenomenal blast damage, but other than that he is just completely useless. Then we have the new Super Saiyan Goku, who I never actually tested, and that's why I don't have any opinion about him, and I never faced either, so basically I really don't know why he is there, but he is there. Then we have Captain Ginyu, who is a big disappointment. We have Whis and Gogeta, who were actually like Goku, literally like Goku on their release date actually, but now they unfortunately dropped a lot in PvP and they aren't being used that much. We have Bujin and Bido, who are being used actually on the same team as Goku, and that might be the reason why they are being used. Then we have Master Roshi, Zangia, Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, and Final Form Frieza, and Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I really don't know why Super Saiyan Broly is actually that low on the list, because he is much better than most of the people that are actually above him, in my opinion, but well, people aren't using him. Anyways, we have even the hero characters. But we aren't going to take a look at that, because the only used characters when it comes to heroes are actually Shallot and Mr. Satan. Other than these two characters, I don't think that anyone is using any other characters, to be honest. I feel like these characters are just put there because they want to put them there. Like, who in battle rank 50 is going to use Cyberman? Cyberman, are you serious? Anyways, these are the characters and these are my opinions about them. I would say that 99% or actually 98% of the characters are on their spot. They are actually ranked pretty well. But other than that, there isn't actually so many things that I would say should change actually in this ranking, because there are actually some really good rankings here. The only problem with some characters being actually at a wrong rank is because of the fact that they don't have the team that actually can take them to that level that they should be at. Anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.